Every man at some point in his life has had that experience. There comes a quiet moment in every man's life. A moment when he's talking to her. Maybe they're laughing, or maybe they're just sitting in comfortable silence. And suddenly he wonders, is this real? Does she like me the way I like her? Or am I just someone she talks to until someone better shows up? If you've ever asked yourself that question, you're not alone. Most men have. Here's the thing. Real connection doesn't shout. It doesn't flash big neon signs. It whispers. It shows up in the tiniest moments, in subtle shifts most people miss because they're too busy chasing the loud, the obvious, the dramatic. We're taught to impress, to perform, to always be on. How to notice, how to truly see the person in front of you, how to catch the quiet signs that say, I trust you, I feel safe with you, and most of all, I want to stay. So today I want to help you see two of those signs. Two small, subtle ways a woman reveals she's genuinely into you, not just as someone attractive, but as someone she sees potential with, someone she'd like to build something real. These signs aren't dramatic. They're not what movies or dating coaches talk about, but once you learn to spot them, you'll never see relationships the same way again. Sign no. 1. She creates tiny moments to stay close. Imagine this. Your conversation is winding down, but instead of saying goodbye, she asks one more question, maybe even a random one. Or she texts you later with a song, a funny meme, or a memory from earlier in the day. Nothing big, nothing showy, just something to stay connected. That's not an accident. That's intention. These are what we call micro moments, small, almost invisible ways she stretches your time together. It's her way of saying, I feel good around you, and I'm not quite ready for this to end. Most men miss these. Why? Because they're focused on what to say next, whether they should flirt more, or if it's the right time to make a move. And in doing so, they miss the quiet doorway. She's open. Because when a woman begins to feel real comfort with you, she doesn't need a reason to keep talking. She just needs a little opening, a chance to stay close, a little longer. And if you're paying attention, you'll see those chances appear more and more. So next time, she slows down a goodbye, sends a message late at night, just to say hi, or shares something small and random. Pause. Be present. Meet her there. That's not small talk. That's connection in disguise. Sign no. 2. She starts being her true self. This one is powerful and so often overlooked at first. Everyone puts on a show. We all do it. We want to look good, sound smart, be impressive. We hide our weird quirks, our doubt, our mess. But at a certain point, if she starts to trust you, something beautiful happens. She stops trying so hard. She starts being herself. It might be a silly comment, a weird habit she admits, or a laugh that isn't perfect. Maybe she tells you something embarrassing or something she's struggling with. Maybe it's a piece of her past she's never shared before. These aren't just stories. They're windows into who she really is. And if she's letting you in, that means she feels emotionally safe with you. That's not common. That's not casual. That's real. Here's what's important. She's not expecting you to fix her, solve her problems, or say the perfect thing. She just wants to know, can I be myself around you and still be accepted? If you notice this happening, don't interrupt it with jokes or advice. Just hold space. Be present. Let her know. Even without words, you don't have to hide around me. That level of trust is one of the most powerful signs of a real bond forming. So, are you paying attention? The big moments are easy to see. The kiss, the I love you, the dates, and the gifts. But the truth, the real magic happens in the small, quiet ones, when no one else is watching. The way she lingers after goodbye, the unfiltered laugh, the awkward story, the way she lets you see a side of her not many other people get to see. These aren't accidents. They're signs, invitations, little ways she's saying, I want to be close to you. I trust you. This feels different. Your role. Be grounded. Be present. You don't need to impress her. You don't need the perfect words. You just need to notice. Notice her energy. Notice when her walls drop. Notice when she shifts from performance to presence. Because when you're truly present, you become the kind of man women feel safe with. The kind of man they don't need to play a role around. And that, my friend, is rare and deeply attractive. A final thought. Every interaction you have with someone is a chance to grow, not just with them, but within yourself. The more you slow down, the more you pay attention. The more you will start to see people clearly, past the surface, and you'll begin to understand, not just others, but your own heart too. That's what real connection is. It's not about being the most charming guy in the room. It's about being the most present. So take a moment, Reflect on your relationships. Are you chasing attention or are you giving it? Are you looking for signs or are you aware enough to see the ones already there? If this message speaks to you, you're not alone. You're exactly where you need to be. Keep growing, keep observing, and keep showing up with your full grounded self. The right people will notice and they'll stay.